As we know, after Yom Kippur, when we finished Yom Kippur, the first mitzvah is the mitzvah of Sukkah. An interesting observation that we should always remember, and that is that we can't live in the world of Yom Kippur. We see the other Chagim are 2 days, Rosh Hashanah 2 days, many of the other Chagim, and in Chutz La'aretz they're 2 days. Rosh Hashanah, wherever we are, Yom Kippur, wherever we are, it's only 1 day. Why? So one of the answers given is because we're not meant to be angels. We're not meant to be living an angelic life. We're meant to be mangels, man angel or woman angel. What does that look like? A mangel is a bria chadasha. A mangel is a human being who strives for the highest levels of perfection, for kedusha and for tahara. So what's the first thing that we do? What's the first thing that we do? The last thing we do before the day of Yom Kippur is having a Suda, be involved in the Gashmis. We have a Suda. And what's the first thing we do after Yom Kippur? Once again, be involved in the Gashmis. What's the Nakuda here, my friends? The Nakuda is a simple Nakuda. Hashem Yisbarach put us here to live in the physical world. He put us here to mataken the physical world. This is what the Boira Olam wants. For us to live as a dugma in the physical world, b'kedusha and b'tahara. And I'll just end with the Gemara in Shabbos 112 and my great-grandfather's interpretation of this Gemara. It's told that the leaders of the generation of yesteryear were like angels, and then they were like men, Bnei Adam, and then the leaders of the future generations, the peoples of the future generations, they'll be like a donkey, a chamor. So most people interpret this, angels, they're the highest of the high. And then a little bit lower is the human beings, and the donkey, they're the lowest of the low. But my great-great-grandfather, Rabbi Gerzi, he says, no, pum faket. He said, we're here to mataken the world. We're here to mataken Chet Adam. We're here to mataken that which we have done that we need to perfect, picking up the Nitzaisis Kedusha. So tell me, how many tikkunim can an angel do? They can't do tikkunim. They're spiritual beings. And the leaders, in context to the men that they were speaking about, they could do some sort of tikkun. They were very high, very distant from the physical world. But the chamor, the donkey, chomer is gashmius. Our generation, we mamash can do tikkunim like no other generation. We mamash in our door, if we have devekus, if we have emunah in everything that we do, we mamash could pick up more nitzaisis kedusha than any other generation. So we go into Yom Kippur with Gashmius, and we come out of Yom Kippur with Gashmius, hopefully injecting all physicality with the depth of kedusha and tahara, bringing a Kodesh Baruch Hu in the world, making this world a more wonderful, wondrous and beautiful place. Hatzlacha Rabbah.